Hi guys, I'm gonna start this video by telling you if it's worth it or not worth it to get this desk. Stay tuned and you'll find out why. Hi guys, so this is kind of a before I show you the front view from where I'm sitting kind of view. So this is the what's the thing called? The acme Suitor recording desk, which is this is replacing the IKEA desk. A little bit more expensive than the IKEA desk, and it's an outstanding desk. But what the difference between this desk and the IKEA desk was that with the IKEA desk, I can barely put this chair under the desk, but now I can literally fit this chair fully under the desk. The other desk was 72 inches. This was 40 inches, so it's smaller because the one basically just took up more width. But I replaced the width with two studio monitors, as you see right there. And with this desk, it comes with because the reason I had the 72-inch desk from IKEA was because it had enough space so I could put a rack on there eventually, which I did. That desk started to actually have cracks in there, and so I ended up getting this one. And the only problem is it comes with a keyboard tray, which would eat up a lot of the space under the desk. And but the keyboard tray part was meant so I can use the keyboard tray. Doesn't really matter because of what would have been in the keyboard tray is this right here, so I can basically pull that on and draw more. The keyboard would have been on top with stream decks and stuff like that. So I fit everything that I had on the 72-inch desk on my 72-inch IKEA desk on here. So because there's a upper layer right here, because it looks like because the main part of the desk is literally from right here to right here, so it's a little bit not wide. It's like less than 24 inches, but it takes up less space. Because what I have on here is a switch, the character rockets, which are over here and here, and then on the stand is my Persona speakers, and up here's also my Mac Mini, which is right here, and you can see there's a up camera right there because it's behind here. So the only difference is I'm going to show you is basically the monitor is just a tad bit higher because of the rack portion, which has all my rack gear in here, which is two PDUs, a rack shelf, my DBX2A6S, and also a headphone amplifier because it's my only outbound gear, which is my headphone amp and my DBX2A6S, and I don't really need more other outbound gear because if I wanted to, I could get like sidecars, but I'm not really going into that much detail. Because the only thing I really need the outbound gear for is for my microphone, and then I have enough room on here that I can push this back and then put a MIDI controller right here. So for like playing piano roll on Logic or GarageBand or whatever I decide to use, Pro Tools, and then I can basically move it back here, and then when I'm done, basically put it up on that shelf over here or put it right there. Because what is currently right here is this, which is for OBS and stuff, but I can use this for what's that software called? For like Pro Tools and or Logic or GarageBand because it's a control surface, but is acting as a MIDI device. I might basically move some of the stuff that's on here onto the Stream Deck because of it would take up a little less space. And over here is my USB hub that I had on the side of my rack. This has a weird texture on there, so when I get this desk, so as long as your FedEx driver doesn't basically kick the shit out of the desk because of what ended up happening was I wanted to like use the keyboard tray specifically for this, but the problem was like it was going one was straight and one was going that way. It was like that. and it wasn't usable. So I took that out, and the keyboard tray isn't here, and so I have a lot more leg room. But if you need it for like a MIDI controller, then you can put it down there, or your keyboard and mouse, or any other thing. But as you can see, the rack gears right here is at a reach, which before I had to like lean over here, and it was kind of I didn't really like it, and also it was on a desk that kept like going like internally fracturing. So because right now I can reach the DBX286S easily if I need to adjust it. I put it at the bottom of the rack because I don't really adjust it that much. Right on this shelf is my network switch, which is in the back. So if I need to get to a network cable, I just pull the cable out. I pull the port out. I pull the computer out. I pull the desk out, and I can have access to it. And then I have on the other side an HDMI switch and an HDMI splitter, which is on the rack shelf. The other side is my audio interface, and also my headphone amplifier, and also the two PDUs at the top. You can't really see them. I had all 9 ports filled up, but I mean I had 9 ports on each of them filled up, but I basically did a modification on both of them, where right here you don't see any light because these are ones that are always always going to be on. For example, one is the Mac Mini, and I can basically leave that on, or I can just shut it down, and when I need to turn it back on, I can just press power button. But that's not what that's for. This is just for so it will always have power. This one on the other side is for my network switch. So if the power goes down, so basically if the power goes down, it can turn automatically back on, and I don't have to worry about that. And I also don't have to worry about the lights. But those things on here is my monitor, the one you're seeing right here, the USB hub, which is over there, which also controls this. So if I basically flick the USB hub, it just turns off this camera right here, as you see above, and also this, and everything USB audio wise. That includes the interface, so I won't lose microphone. And the next to that is the karaoke kits, which are the speakers right next to the monitors, and then the other one, which is the speakers right next to them, which is Personas. Next to that is the TV, which is right there. So in order to use this TV properly, I have to take off the webcam and push down the monitor down, and it will only go down so far. But I only need it for other things. And so I was thinking about running the actual I was thinking about running a HDMI cable, which is from back there, a 25-foot one from back there to that TV, so I can still play on there, because right there, that is really not usable because this screen right here is covering that one. But so if you're getting this actual desk, you may get a damaged keyboard tray. If you don't use a keyboard tray, then it doesn't matter. I'm not using it right now because of it's more comfortable without it. And then I was planning on doing some like this is like the recording stuff right here, so it's at an easy accessible stuff. Instead of me just reaching all the way over there, I can just reach right here, turn the knob, be done. So the only thing is with this rack one, it doesn't work properly because I couldn't get on two of them. I mean on two of them I couldn't get the rack. So For this, for example, the rack shelf has 2 of them in there, and then the DBX2A6S only has. So basically, the PDUs have 4 of them. The rack shelf has 4. The DBX2A6S has 2 because of 2 won't actually work properly for some reason. And then the next one, which is the headphone amplifier, that has two of them, and then the last one has 3. And so, and that's how you can get that working, because of I needed those on at arm distance versus stretching across there. Outbound gear would be different if I had it like right here. I can just like the most important stuff. This is like the most important stuff I should use right now. I have other outbound gear, but I don't use it mainly. I was thinking upgrading the audio interface to something that has that I'm thinking, because right now I have the Solo, and I have the um Focusrite 18920 Gen 3 with the Black Lion mod on order, and it's supposed to come here. It's supposed to replace this art interface. So what I'm gonna do is basically take this out and replace it with a art interface with actually 18920, so I can have more inputs, and I could basically hook up another microphone, or I could hook up a full band, because the the XLR is in the front for like 4 of them, 4 in the back. So I just run the 4 that are for outbound that will be permanently here from the back to the to there, and then just run stuff that needs to be hooked up. For example, for actual for like other instruments right here, like run the cable from here to actually there for other instruments. What else was about this desk? Well, it says this desk is a on a box, a 2-person job, and on the 2-person job, it says it says a 2-person job, but you can do it by yourself. So first you have to basically take this one leg, screw the base on to one side, flip it over, have something that's equally as high to hold the actual leg, and the other leg on there, and then you screw it down. I use the electronic screwdriver because of because people were complaining about there being major wobbling, but there is a little bit of wobbling, but not much. But you can basically fix that by tightening it up. It's supposed to come with an actual headphone hanger, and also a cup holder. Cup holder didn't work because of the screws weren't punched out, and the headphone hanger would not have worked for my specific headphones because it would have just messed up the headband. So I didn't use that one. So for a headphone hanger, I'm just using Brainwave's Ninja, and I'm also using a wooden coaster that I have right here. So just for the occasional drink if I need one. Yeah. And as you can see, it does fit a lot of stuff, because on my 72 2-inch desk, it fit those 2 on there, these 2 speakers on there fine, this on there, and a rack, and the rack was partially hanging over the actual other side over here. So basically what I basically did was it shrunk the desk, and basically I can still have the Stream Deck, the keyboard, mouse, drawing tablet, and my microphone, the Nintendo Switch over here, and also the the rack stuff there, computer there. Yeah. So would I recommend this special disc? Yeah, it's really cool. Um, it sells on their site for like $500. It's not worth $500. You can get this on Walmart.com for 194 dollars. That's for the yellow and black ones. So they have two different versions. They have the black they have the black and black version, which is more expensive. The black version is around $230. The yellow one is $194, and then the white one is around $220. This one I got for $209 off of eBay. Because I wanted the white one, and the yellow and black one I didn't like. And also, this is a 42-inch desk, so it's 42. It's 42 this way, and then if you go from front all the way to the back, it's 30. It's 39, and if you go from the top level down, it's 40 inches. So 40, 39, 42. It's from this, that, and that, and it works perfectly fine for what I needed to do. Because of the only thing is, if you're going to use the headphone hanger, make sure to basically get some kind of pad for your headphones. So basically, if you so like some kind of foam cushion, and put it on there, and just put your headphones over that, so it doesn't mess up the actual headband of your headphones. So the headband is this right here. So if you so most headbands have some kind of dent right here for your actual headphone. And this one has this specific one right here, and it fits perfectly the Henja. And then you want to use some foam for the cup holder. I don't know, that one didn't work out perfectly good for me. So yeah. So thanks for watching. Bye. I'm gonna show you the part of the overview now. I'm gonna show you this way, then I'm just gonna sign out. Okay, bye. Hi guys, so as I said before, this is where I'm sitting from here. This is what it looks like. So the Personas, KRK Personas, the Mac Mini USB hub, that's what's that thing called? It's a Sabrent USB hub. It has a power button, which I use for that camera up there. And then that one also has a cable that's running into the rack shelf for my phone to transfer data. And then the other one is for that mouse when this mouse is dead and it needs to be charged. And then that USB hub runs my Apple, what's that thing called? My Apple charger. So when I usually have an iPad here, it would connect to like a charger there. There's it's also being used for my Apple Pencil and my remote. The other USB-C cable is for charging this and this. And then the next one, which is for my drawing tablet, and then stuff like USB drawing tablet input, camera, Stream Deck, control surface, and the USB port left for actual hooking up a hard drive if I need to. I could also hook a hard drive there because it will be getting full Thunderbolt 4. and then my audio interface. And then, yeah, this is the keyboard I use. Sorry about the shakiness, but the keyboard tray would normally go to right here. Sorry about the actual cable. I actually did the best I could with no cable tray. So there's no actually cable tray around this thing. So that's just one thing you should know. There's no little big cable tray because I basically got the power brick for this monitor on there. My cloud lifter, which is over there, and my USB hubs power brick on there. Everything else is kind of hanging down there. It doesn't look as bad because you can see it more right here. Let me show you. So, one second. So, as you can see, sorry about the quality. So, there's cables there. There's cables there, but for this size, it can't be really helped. Sorry about the graininess of the video. That was just me zooming in times 10. And then, because this cable runs over here to DBX. And then some of that DBX, the amp cable runs over there. The power cable, DBX runs down there. The actual TV is probably going to get unplugged, probably. Because I might just use it on that TV, and I'm basically going to hook up some kind of controller that I can play over there on that screen. And if I need to, I can just, because I do have a 16-foot cable that I can run over here, from here to over there, because that's how far it was before. I might just, I don't know, I might just actually somehow get an actual HD, so I might get an HDMI splitter, an HDMI switch, and go from this splitter to that switch. So it would go from the switch to the splitter to the switch that's under here, and from there it goes to that TV. So I can basically look at the switch on this TV, and then I can look at the switch on that TV, or I can actually hook it to the monitor. But I can go over to there instead of there, because that TV is kind of really not viewable, because unless you push this out, it's still not viewable all the way. And yeah, thanks for just watching. This is how I would actually set up this actual desk. I would actually go, I would actually probably go for another. I would actually go for, so if you're getting this, I would basically get a different keyboard tray, not the one it comes with isn't bad, but if you want something that doesn't hit your legs, because right now this is 30 inches off the ground. If you, just from here down, it's 40 inches, and from the tabletop here, it's 30 down, which is perfectly fine for this desk. And you can put a keyboard tray, a custom one, and use it for a MIDI controller or an actual keyboard, and put your MIDI controller up here. Like, I prefer the MIDI controller just a tiny bit lower if I wanted to use a MIDI controller. But yeah. And also, this, if you can see, that's the materials. The carbon fiber is the faux carbon fiber material. So yeah, it's not that big compared to a 72-inch desk, but it also isn't a small desk, because this is actually not taking up the same amount of room. It's actually taking up less room because the 72-inch desk went to the edge of the bed, and this basically is being, so it went over the vent, basically a few inches over the vent. So, and it went all the way to that wall. So this is a good 3 feet away from edge of the wall, and that's a good 5 feet away from edge of the wall. And yeah. Okay. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Bye.